Good morning, guys. I slept in again tonight. Well, I technically have an excuse. I stayed up until like midnight reading, but I woke up around 8 a.m. and I actually have an alarm set for 6 a.m. every day because I've been trying to fix my sleep schedule again, but I completely slept through it, and my alarm's really loud too, so I don't know how strong this medication is, but I completely knocked out. So I told my doctor everything that's been going on. I'm just dealing with some family things right now, and that's why I was so upset in my previous video, and I'm still going through things right now, and it's gonna take some time to heal, but I told my doctor everything, and he said he'd make some changes. I was honestly so out of it that I didn't even ask what he was going to change, but I assume he just made the medication stronger so I could feel more calm, and because he made it stronger, I am just so tired. But on a brighter note, I'm on chapter 14 of Better Than the Movies, and there's 17 chapters in the book, so I'm almost done. And actually, the quote for this chapter is from How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, and I absolutely love that movie. The way they met was probably the cutest thing I've ever seen. The way they just had a whole adorable conversation with just one-word responses. I love dialogue in old movies, but the quote is, "I'm not running away, bullshit." And if you've seen the movie, you know they play a game that's called Bullshit, and it's really cute. The parts that I would usually find really cringy in romance books, in this book, I find super cute and funny, and this book has made me laugh out loud a few times now, and I think the reason why it's not cringy is because it's in an innocent, wholesome, Laura Jean, To All the Boys I Loved Before kind of way, rather than just horny for this random person I just met kind of way. Most romance books I've read, it's just two characters written to fall for each other, and they immediately just go into just being horny or just cringy banter, and there's no build-up, no bonding. But in this book, you're watching her slowly fall for this guy that she's known all her life, lived across the street all her life, and actually having these moments of like, wait, maybe I do see him differently, maybe he actually is a good guy. And it's so much better than two characters just written to fall for each other for no reason at all, with no build-up. It's not just meaningless banter and lust, it's actually, there's depth and history and proper conversations that allow them to bond and get to know each other. And it's just, that makes the romance so much better. The part that I really liked was her realizing how comfortable she felt around him, and I actually wrote down a bunch of page numbers with quotes that I liked. So I'm gonna read them out. I don't like to highlight my books or put tabs in them because I'm OCD and I like to keep them looking all perfect. So I just write down the page numbers. So this is on 159. So the quote was, "My hand went to my mouth out of habit. That was a nosy question to be embarrassed about. But then I remembered it was just Wes. I could say these unfiltered things to him because he didn't care. Wes Bennett knew what a mess I was underneath it all, and there's a little bit of joy in knowing he saw the real me." That's so sweet, and that's how a relationship should be. You should be able to just be yourself and be comfortable around each other. You shouldn't have to put on an act or try to be someone you're not to try to impress them, the way she's doing with Michael. Also, the added plot of her dealing with the loss of her mom and how she's grieving and how much it's impacting her current life and how much she's influenced the person she's become today. It adds so much more depth to the book, and I feel like I shouldn't be reading about death and grief right now. It just hits a little too close to home, but I will say it does add so much more to the book, and it almost actually made me cry, which I didn't expect from a romance book. But I also wrote down some quotes for that as well. So she's thinking about moving away for college, and it says, "The few times I'd allowed myself to consider the reality that I would no longer be able to just toss on my running shoes and see her at the cemetery, my vision instantly blurred with tears and my throat felt like it was closing." So she started going on runs so she could go see her mother's grave every day. And that's something that I wish I could do, but I can't. So I actually talk to a picture every day, and I say like good morning, good night, and whatever I want to say. But this line really hit me. There's another quote on 220. This is the last quote I wrote down. Hello? Oh. 220, right? Life pressed forward with a burning velocity that left all the beautifully pressed details quickly forgotten. That really hit me, because you don't realize how fast life moves and how things can change so quickly, and that also really affected me because it feels like things come out of nowhere sometimes. And I'm gonna cry again, so I'm gonna chill with the quotes and just finish the book. I'm at the part in any cliche romance book where everything goes wrong and the protagonist is having her moment of just nothing's working out for her. There's so many issues she has to fix. Like, she's just, you know what the part is. Like, in every romance movie there's some part with some misunderstanding and everything is wrong and somehow they fix it. It's a romance book. It's cliche, it's predictable, but I'm enjoying it. So I'm gonna finish this in a couple hours probably, maybe sooner. There's, I think, less than 100 pages left, and I will do a full review after. Not all romance movies do this, where they make you hate the protagonist, but there's always some scene where there's some misunderstanding and people just don't say what they want, they don't know how to communicate, they completely forget communication is a thing, and everything goes wrong. And my voice is kind of dying, but in some movies they just make you completely hate the protagonist. Like that movie Sierra something, where she was catfishing the guy. Like, she was just horrible to everybody, and this is one of those books that really makes you hate the protagonist, because she really is just ruining things for everybody right now. But movies like Grease, 10 Things I Hate About You, Pretty Woman, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, no one really does anything wrong to make you hate them. It's just they're all misunderstandings, but they genuinely care about each other, but there's just some sort of miscommunication or misunderstanding, and then everything goes wrong, and then it gets fixed. But in some movies, they just really make you hate the protagonist, and I think this was the case with Kissing Booth and that catfishing movie, but I can't think of another example right now where I really disliked the main character. Okay, I just finished the book and it's definitely inspired by The Duff. I feel like the plot just is so similar to The Duff, and the guy even has the same name, I believe. The guy in The Duff was named Wesley, right? So it seems heavily inspired by The Duff, and I'm really struggling with how to rate this book. So here are the ways that I rate my books. A 1 star is I couldn't finish the whole thing, I had to DNF it. A 2 star, it was alright to pass the time, but I just wanted to get through it. 3 star, it's enjoyable but average, it didn't really leave an impression. 4 star, it's very engaging, very enjoyable, I wanted to keep reading, but it's not quite a 5. It didn't leave enough of an impression and it's not rereadable, just not quite there. And then a 5 star, it leaves a lasting impression. I would happily reread it multiple times. I didn't want it to end and it left a really big impression on me, and I would recommend it to everybody I know. I definitely enjoyed the beginning. I thought it was really goofy, really funny, really innocent, and it definitely made me laugh multiple times. And it was definitely very enjoyable, but honestly, it didn't leave that much of an impression on me. It was very predictable, very cliche. It wasn't cringy, but it was still just a predictable romance story. So it's not like it left a huge impression on me or anything. That's why I'm thinking it's closer to 3 stars, because it was enjoyable. It's just not anything that special, I guess. I just don't see myself thinking about this book after I put it down and put it back on my bookshelf. I don't really see myself reaching for it again to want to reread it. It definitely is, I'm holding it upside down, it definitely is very enjoyable. If you're into romance, you will love this. Even if you're not into romance books, I'm definitely not into romance books. If you are a cinephile and you really enjoy romance movies and the cliches and all the romance tropes, then I think you will enjoy this. So this was an enjoyable read. I had a good time, especially reading it with my friend. That was really fun. For a book to be a 4 or a 5 for me, I needed to shock me. I needed to leave me dumbfounded. I needed to invoke a lot of emotions. I need to be emotionally invested with the characters, and although this book was enjoyable, I wasn't really emotionally invested because I knew what was going to happen. There was nothing shocking, nothing out of the ordinary, nothing that made me super invested in what was going on. It was just a light, fun read. So that's why I'm giving it a 3 out of 5. So I'm sitting here looking at my library and trying to decide what to read next, and I've been thinking about my rating for Better Than the Movies, and then I started thinking about my rating for the Cruel Prince series, and I'm realizing I enjoyed Better Than the Movies more than I enjoyed the Cruel Prince series. And you know how I said I give a book 2 out of 5 if it's alright to pass the time but I just want to get through? That's how I felt about the Cruel Prince, and I feel like I have to lower the rating for that to a 2 out of 5. I feel bad because I know it's a really popular series and a lot of people really love it. It just wasn't for me. So Cruel Prince series, 2 out of 5, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. Because I'm realizing since I read The Cruel Prince, I haven't thought about it at all. It just feels like something, if it was a movie or a TV show, I would just have it on in the background while I was cleaning the house or something and just not pay attention to it. And it's just, there was nothing shocking about it. It just, there were some parts that surprised me, but I don't even really remember much of it. I don't really think about it much. Maybe it's because I read it while I was really depressed, but So, Cruel Prince series, 2 out of 5. Better than the movies, 3 out of 5. Next, I'm gonna read either Yellowface or Recursion, or Project Hail Mary. I have no idea. I'm so indecisive. I just went on a whole adventure to find these 3 items, and the plan was to go to the Olive Young close to my apartment and grab some food there, grab lunch there, and then come home. But I went to that Olive Young and they had these 2, but they didn't have this. So I went to a different Olive Young further away, and then I got food there. And then I came back, and as I was coming back, it started to rain. And it was also super, super windy. And I was also carrying my 2 peach drinks with me, that bottle peach drink that I always have. And I put them in my Olive Young bag, but they were wet because they were cold. So it was like leaking through the bag, and the bag was ripping apart. So then I had to put these in my tiny purse, and I'm tired. Let's do a mini haul, shall we? I got 2 of the Mood Glowy tints. These are my absolute favorite lip tints. I talk about them all the time. They feel like lip balm, but they make your lips look so nice, and they're my absolute favorite lip tints. So I got 2 of the new colors in warm tone because I have a lot of pinks, but I don't have a lot of warm tones. I only have a very nude color, like a very muted nude color and a very red color, but I don't have anything in between, so these are more peachy colors, so I got those. And my favorite brand for eyeshadow is Wake Make, so I went and got the new palette that they released. This one's number 30, and this is also a warm tone palette, and I've been doing a lot of cool tone makeup, but I realized both cool tone and warm tone suit me, so I'm trying to get more warm tone makeup as well, because a lot of my makeup collection right now is cool tone. So I got this warm tone palette, and it's a very nice everyday palette, so I will open this and show you in a little bit. Right now I have these big kitchen scissors, and what I want to do is, I have this t-shirt that I don't wear anymore, so I want to wear them as pajamas because I don't want to waste them. So it's this cute t-shirt, but it's just not my style anymore, so I don't wear it out, but I don't want to throw it away. So I want to cut the neckline and make it kind of like an off-the-shoulder t-shirt and wear it as pajamas. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. So what you do is you literally just cut it out to where the stitching is, and then you just follow the stitching. I'm gonna try to make it as smooth as possible, but honestly, that's probably not gonna work. Actually, that was pretty smooth. That's actually really smooth. That's the best I've done ever. So I'm gonna try this on now. Wait, this tag says made in heaven. If you keep on believing, the dream that you wish will come true. What? Okay, I guess it I think something got lost in translation. I think they're trying to say keep on believing your dream and it will come true. Keep on believing the dream that you wish and it will come true. I think they're missing an and, but that's a cute tag, so I'm gonna keep that. in heaven. That actually turned out super cute. So it's the perfect length for off the shoulder now. And honestly, I might start wearing this out because this as an off the shoulder top is actually quite cute. So I'm either gonna wear them as pajamas or just wear them out if I feel like it, but we'll see. I'm gonna open all the things that I got now. So I got number 23 and 21. 23 is a very nice peachy color, and 21 I feel like is a nice base color. It's like a Your Lips but better shade. So it's not super pigmented or anything, but I feel like it would be nice to use this as a base and then put something darker on top of it and just, you know, give it more depth. So I have these two, super cute. This is the palette from Wake Make. It's just a very nice everyday warm tone palette. Can you see the colors? So I'm excited to use this. It's just, I love that it's warm tone, but it looks pink, and these are gonna be very good for everyday use. And I think I'm gonna do my makeup with this palette and these tints tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna edit for a little bit. And I will see you guys either when I start another book or when I eat dinner. Ooh, actually, I have my final book review for Better Than the Movies. So my friend finished the book and we talked about it, and she said that she thought there was too much happening too fast at the ending, and she thought that it could have gone more smoothly. So basically she thought the ending was too rushed and it kind of ruined the book for her. I know how she feels because that's how I felt about Red Rising. Even though that's a 5-star read for me, I thought the rest of the book was written and paced so incredibly well, but then at the end I kind of felt like things got resolved a little too fast, a little too easily. But the reason I still gave it 5 stars is because I was so emotionally invested and I had such a good time throughout the whole book. There wasn't a single page that I didn't enjoy, and I knew that because it's a series, those conflicts that got resolved easily in the first book would eventually come back. At least that's what I assume. But there's room for those conflicts to come back, and I feel like they will definitely come back, which is why I gave it 5 stars, because I know they're not just gonna leave it off that way. With Better Than the Movies, I knew going into it that it was gonna be a cliche romance where there's some sort of misunderstanding and everything goes wrong for the main character, but then all those problems get resolved super quickly and super easily, and there's gonna be a happily ever after. So I knew that that was what to expect from a book like this, which is why I wasn't disappointed. Overall, we both gave it a 3 out of 5, and I'm gonna stick to that rating because even though I wasn't really shocked or emotionally invested or anything, it was just a fun little casual read and it was still enjoyable, so that's a 3 out of 5 for me. If it's still enjoyable, it just didn't really leave an impression, that's what a 3 out of 5 is for me, so I'm gonna stick to that rating. Okay, now I'm gonna go edit all the footage from today, and while I'm editing, try to decide what to read next. For our next book club book, we decided to go with Project Hail Mary because that's something I've been wanting to read for a really long time and I've been putting it off, and I really want to get to it, so we're gonna read that together, and I heard it's really good, so I feel like we'll have a good time, and I think it'll be really fun reading that with her. But I also want to start another book on the side as well, so I'm deciding between Recursion and Yellowface right now. So while I'm editing, I'm gonna decide which one to read. I was gonna continue filming today, but I just finished editing today's footage and it's a 24-minute video, so I'm gonna stop for today and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!